Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boom Goes the Dynamite. It's me, the former championee. Oh, God, I hate it. Joined, of course, by my forever rival, the forever Intercontinental Champion of our show here, the final Maddie. What is going on, man?
What's up, Greg? What's up, UTR Nation? Hope everybody's having them a wonderful Wednesday. Y'all know I love my Wednesdays. It's hump day. It's also the last day of me being in the office. So now I get to be here in the comfy confines of my apartment for the rest of the week now. But NXT, we said it was going to be booty meat yesterday, and it over-delivered as usual. So HBK shut us up. And how are you, Greg?
Just general pissiness about fantasy and other things.
Me and you both.
Like, good God, why is this so damn tough?
Points. At least you got nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Second and last place over here, baby, in fantasy.
We just keep trading.
Greg, he in second. NWO, we in last. Reggie, the representative for DX, they are in first place by a lot. A lot.
Yeah.
We need some bad luck to come over DX's way.
I don't know how they always make it where not only do they get, they end up going with a lot of people that end up getting a lot of shine. They also don't fight themselves ever when it comes to this fan. Like, we always end up fighting ourselves.
Like, and then there are the matches that they're fighting against. They got Drew and Punk. It's like, all right, cool. Like me, I got Gunther versus Damian Priest.
Yeah,
I don't even know what's wrong. I don't know what's up, Baddie. The queen. What's up, Baddie? Baddie, I got some bad news for you, girl. You lost your title, girl.
Yeah.
But you lost it to your favorite person. And Reggie has a question for you. Apparently. I'm sorry, Baddie. You lost your title.
Yeah, we got a new champion.
You lost it to the number one man, Cookies. Cookies is the new predictions champion, Baddie. Yeah!
There he is.
What's up, Cookies?
Oh, Cookies, brother.
Right on time.
Man, just in time to lay it down.
I left enough dots. He showed up. High speed.
That was some good ass timing. Yeah, Cookies want to know how does that L taste. Yeah. Sorry, Baddie. Unfortunately,
Cookies won. So hey, we got a win-win.
Hey, y'all's little stables doing okay, doing all right. NXT was yesterday. We were like, this show's gonna be ass,
right?
It still partly was.
It really was, but it was entertaining ass.
Yeah, it wasn't boring by any stretch.
Right, it was like this sucks. Like I shouldn't like this, but I do. Okay.
The show opened with Trick and coming out to, I guess, try to call Ethan Page, and that's when he's interrupted by Cedric Alexander, who before the show started trying to talk to him, and Ashanti the Adonis. I'm a big Ced fan. I think you might be too. 205 Live, we all love that. And it's kind of good to see him get some shine. He put on some. I don't think he's 205 anymore.
Yeah, you and Mike was like, that boy fat. I was like, something don't look. And then when y'all said, I was like, that's what it is. And I was like, what is so weird? And then once y'all was like, y'all said, he's fat. I was like, that's what's making him so weird. I'm like, it's just Trick versus a smaller Trick. That's what was confusing me.
It was so because we hadn't seen him really in a long time anyway.
Right. We see what he's been doing. He on that cola diet.
Yeah, that boy thick. Yeah, he hit that neuralizer kick, a little like handspring off the ropes. That looked like he needed a bit more oomph to really force that in there. But yeah, they ended up getting a match later tonight after Ced's trying to, I guess, I really don't even know what they're doing. It's the thing with NXT last night was we got some cool stuff, but a lot of the storytelling didn't make a lot of sense. I think it's just because we're doing the 2 weeks of Great American Bash over the next 2 weeks, basically a pay-per-view set up.
Ain't getting no pay-per-view points.
Nope. No, we're not.
It's a regular ass TV.
Regular ass NXT, but they make it special.
Right.
Throughout the night, we kind of hear what's going to be going on with it. And Trick, I guess he's not in the title scene because we find out later who Ethan Page is going to face on night 2 of the Bash. And
he's not in the title chase for the Great American Bash.
Yeah, he'll be there after when Ethan Page gets a real nice, solid pinfall victory for his title run.
Mr. Kofi Squared.
It's
that's gonna be on the second week of Great American Bash. I don't even think they've announced it yet, but we know that's what's gonna happen.
No, they haven't really. They're like, we can do a contract signing if y'all can stay civil. We're gonna okay, so we're gonna have the match.
Right.
Trick was instead we're kind of talking, and Shanti comes out to talk some shit, and Trick says something about how it's funny that you think I can't run with the ball, considering it took an entire group to get you on TV and you still failed.
Damn.
Hit row, he even said it. I'm like, shit, yeah, that was dirty. That was dirty. Isn't it wild that I still think it's so funny that they fire the entire group and Trips and Shawn was no, not Swerve. And they tried to hire him back, but Swerve was already picked up.
Swerve was like, nope. I know what it meant. I know how y'all feel about me. Trips was like, but it wasn't me.
Despite what anybody thinks I feel about Bobby Lashley.
Right. I hate that everybody is trying to say that Triple H doesn't like black people out of nowhere just because certain people don't have pushes. Like, okay, Bobby Lashley's leaving also affects the Street Profits because whatever plans that they wanted to have for them are scrap.
Yeah, I don't know if they were supposed to be a bigger deal
right
over the past few months because since Mania, they've really just done nothing. Just absolutely nothing. They show up on TV every now and then, get a win over nobodies, and then just go back to not doing anything. So we get that Trick and Seb match later in the night. Ashanti the Adonis ends up getting in a match with Ora Mensa because he was hitting on Jakara Jackson.
My boy Ashanti is all of us when we're teenagers, the early teens, and we're watching wrestling. My man is there for one thing and one thing only: ass.
Yeah,
he is a teenage boy in an NXT locker room. He's walking around there seeing just women. He's like, "Oh, you."
First match of the night we got was Briggs and Jensen. And
when I tuned in to them beating the absolute shit out of each other, and I was enjoying the match.
It was a fun match, man.
Yeah, that was a good match. Then Sean Spears showed up. Me and Greg both were. I was like, no.
I was mad. I was real upset about it. Because they were, Briggs is a really good big man. He's really aggressive. Jensen is really he's kind of wily and wiry. He just kind of everybody knows what he's going to do.
A great story that whole match. I'm like, damn. Cause he's like, once he started beating his ass, he's like, yeah, you ain't think I was gonna be able to do that. He was looking at the crowd like, oh, y'all didn't think I was gonna be able to have him down here like this. Yeah, I'm whooping his ass. Keep telling the story. Nope, chairman. Oh, no.
Yeah. Josh is looking to finish the deal, and that's when the chairman, Sean Spears, shows up and distracts him. Then he turns around and we see that some point during the match, he got some disgusting looking welts on his back. I don't know when they happened, but good.
I was watching like, what happened?
That man had tire tracks on his back. Like, where did those come from?
Because I tuned in and I said, what did I miss?
I don't know what that was. If they like got him with some sticks or something, but I mean, it looked like tire tracks. It does look like on his back.
I'm like, it's 8-12. What were they doing?
Yeah, those showed up fast. Those showed up real quick. Because that match only started at like 8:07. So like,
I was like, I was like, Trick. I was like, I missed Trick. All right, it's 8:12. I couldn't have. Oh damn, I missed Trick already. All right, cool. Damn, they fight. What the hell?
That's real bad. Trying to distracts, leading to Jensen hitting him in the back with a chair, and then spiking Josh on the chair. We got the win. Brooks Jensen's going off with Sean Spears.
Go to TNA already.
Yeah, just man, I had such high hopes. But the beginning of this year, I was like, man, they seem to be into Jensen, man. They gave him that one Journey song, the house show. And Briggs too. Briggs is getting some big matches. Like, man, they're really into these guys. All right, cool.
Seal of approval.
And then after like Briggs gets his big moments, he's like, "Who am I? Who is Josh Briggs?" Like, we're doing this now.
And I'm like,
now we're doing
I know
this?
Who you are. You are a baby JBL. Embrace it, damn it.
Baby L, man. You're Baby L.
Right.
So yeah, it was a good match until the ending. And
I need JBL to come back and just lay into Briggs now. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck are you doing? Go out there.
Break God. I picked you for the Irish Survivor. Get your
Go
shit
out there,
together.
break that chairman's neck, and get through it. What are you doing? So yeah, it's. I just felt so bad for him, for both of them, just to be.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it works out well, but I don't.
All three of them, that whole trio, all three of them are basically, they ain't went nowhere. They're all still basically stuck where they started at.
Yeah, it's just no upward or downward trajectory, just flatlined.
Right.
You know, it's just all it is, or a flatline. Backstage, we see Frazier and Axiom, the tag champions, getting met by the Rascals. And the Rascals say, or Trey McGill says, hey, Zach and West, did y'all ever lose those titles? And well, no, I don't believe we did. And say his name, baby.
Say his
name.
He appears. I believe in the boss man. Yeah,
so they're like kind of setting up a possible tag title match. And they said, "You want to do that tonight?" Yeah, let's do it tonight. And I was like, "Oh, we're getting a tag title match tonight?"
Right.
Oh, okay. We're just doing this. And then Frazier said, "Well, so there's three of you. So which two of you are facing?" And Trey Miguel says, "We're the Rascals. It's always it's a 6-man match. You got to find another partner." Like, you just had a tag team title opportunity. You just gave up a tag title match. They were giving you the title match. What are you doing? Which is kind of what
Frazier isn't smart anyway. He's like, well,
he's not.
I'm like, you just agreed to a tag title match. He's like, well, which two of you are we facing? And then they're like, well, you wasn't listening. I'm like, yeah, you wasn't, because when it's two of them, they're MSK, but you said three of us. I'm like, why is this becoming a 6-man? He said y'all agreed to a tag title match, and now it's a 6-man. All right, we'll just say that all y'all are high.
Yeah. What we ended up getting anyway is pretty great. Ends up being Javon Evans as their third man. We'll get into that match later. It was great, and I'm guessing we're going to see the Rascals get a shot, or MSK, I guess, get a shot at the tag titles down the line. So after that, we had Lexus King and Eddie Thorpe. And Eddie Thorpe rolled him up for a win.
Made me so.
No, sorry, no, he didn't roll him up. He countered the crowning.
The coronation.
Yeah, the coronation, and then hit his DDT, got the win. And I was like, well, that's disappointing. And then Lexus King beat that ass. Threw him into the stairs, put his hand in the steps, smashed it with the cane. Like, all right. Well, you know,
if y'all could have been in the UTR chat when that moment happened, because I was talking so much shit. Y'all know I am the assistant I'm an assistant basically to HBK. So when that happened, I said, oh, look, y'all see, I brought NXT. I brought this shit. I told y'all I'll be running NXT. Oh, you know I was. I went in with the King Kong, with the Denzel gift. King Kong ain't got shit on me. I lost Dijak, and look at that, game Lexus King to finish my dirty work for me.
Lexus Kang.
The Kang. Lexus Kang. He vicious. Oh, God. He the Mad Kang.
Backstage, Trick Williams is saying he'll fight anybody. He's going to be fighting Cedric Alexander tonight. And then Pete Dunne walks up and tries to like get in his head a little bit. He's like, "Oh, you're going to fight anybody? Did you fight me? All right, we're doing Pete Dunne tonight. Cool."
Right.
Then we got Ora Mensa and Ashanti the Adonis, and Ora Mensa whooped this man's ass for like a good 5 minutes.
But us being assholes, we're like, all right, Ora, you taking too long. I heard him whoop his ass. You want a title shot? You want a title shot. And you over here struggling against Ashanti. You better whoop his ass.
That man's got a 62 on 2K, man. You can't be struggling this long. You gotta hurry this shit up. Yeah, it was fine. You know, Ora always. I'm always happy to see Ora get more shine and more ring time. But yeah, if you're gonna be facing anybody for the title, you better put somebody like Ashanti down in like a few minutes.
Right.
I think we even got a commercial break on this match, which is way too long.
Then he cut a promo after that. And I'm like, oh my god!
And it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Off because he went from speaking English to now all of a sudden he's Kofi. He's reverse Kofi. So that's what's irritating about him.
Yeah, he ends up, so he hits his like corner heel kick finish, and then gets the dub, and then he says, "Ethan Page, we all know what happened. 1, 2, 3." And he looks at the crowd. 1, 2, 3. Dead silence. 1, 2, 3. Nobody says anything. 1, 2, 3. Like, come on. And then like at the very end, some of the crowd was like, yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Right.
You're not winning. You're not winning that match.
I don't even know. I mean, I get why they're doing it. They're just trying to give Ethan Page an easy. Well, he already had Dante Chen, but they're giving him another easy title defense as the chicken shit heel.
How dare you disrespect El Dandy, aka Dante Chen?
Oh God, El ass. I guess we're on the road to him versus Trick one more time.
Yeah. I guess I mean, at least Ethan's entertaining, you know.
Unless Joe Hendry gets involved, because I mean they're still
Joe
telling
is
us he's the man.
Yeah, Joe is getting all kinds of I think right at this point we have had like 2 or 3 mentions of Joe Hendry throughout the show. We got a little vignette preview about what he might be doing on the next show, and then later on it gets confirmed. But Joe Hendry fever is all over the place in NXT. We saw. What did you think of the Ren Sinclair stuff with
the Ren
no quarter
Sinclair
catch
stuff?
crew?
It's funny. I like it in a way. Like it's giving Ren Sinclair character. It's giving her a character at least, because for the longest she was just a girl that always just got murked. That's how I will always remember her, just getting her face just caved in, all because Roxanne went to go take a shower. And I was like, well, why did you hit her? She's just telling you the news. She didn't deserve that. So of course she just happens to see a murder happen, and I mean, in true Ren Sinclair fashion, she's using it to the fullest. Mm-hmm. She's just like, hey, I better have music. I better have all this, or I'll tell it. I better win my match.
I got evidence. I got backup. Like, shit.
She's like, I better win all of my matches.
Yeah. Before she shows up, we see Charlie Dempsey talking to Tony. And it's one of those letters that like the Zodiac Killer did, where it was like cutouts of the letters from magazines. And it was like, I know what you did. And it's so dumb. It's so stupid. But like you said, it is entertaining. Like, it's very funny. I wouldn't say it's as good, but it is TNA like Trial of Johnny Swinger-ish as far as like, this is really dumb, but I can't stop watching it.
Right.
You know? Tony's like, I guess you better get her a match. Better make sure she wins. And then as they're leaving, Rizzo says, I'll get the popcorn. And we see them sitting like in that little box that we see people sitting every now and then, just watching the match. Tony and all of them are laughing their asses off the entire time. Charlie Dempsey is great at this. So Ren at the very beginning almost gets pinned, and Charlie like freaked out. He like rushed to the ring. He was about to break it up himself. She kicks out. Just wipes his brow. He is already a nervous wreck about everything that's happening. Eventually Ren gets the win, but before that happens, Cookies brought this up. The way Miles Bourne got his ass tossed like an ice bag. Did you see what happened to him?
He got destroyed.
Carly Bright's friend just showed up and launched his ass.
Right.
Judoed him like into the damn barricade. Oh my God.
Oh, poor Miles Bourne. Because he had already got verbally abused backstage by Ren.
Which is not fair, because he probably didn't even hear half the things she said. Like,
she basically told him to shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna tell.
It's almost like JR's Bell's palsy bullying bad, where they're like every single week this deaf dude just either gets beat up, gets mocked.
Y'all making him speak. We know it's gonna sound weird, and y'all are just like, oh well, let's make Miles talk this week again. Like, no. Make Tavion do something. But no, Tavion the one getting the title shot next week. But Miles the one taking all the ass whoopings.
Yeah, that poor Miles, man. He is. I am liking Miles. Like, ever since they had to get rid of Gulak, I do think they're giving Miles a lot more personality. He's like a big dumb jock. But it's you gotta feel for him because of his situation,
right?
And the way he's it's like watching like a deaf Thad Castle.
It's like, oh, it's a man. He's so stupid, but it's not his fault because he's just trying to just hear. It's not trying to hear,
and it's like I'm trying to make it like I don't, because it just sounds bad. He's not dumb because of his impairment.
Right?
His impairment is not helping the fact that he is already dumb as a bag of rocks. That is a dumb man.
Like it's taking him longer to connect the dots, and now he's hearing, so it's just taking even longer. I was like, oh man, why y'all doing him like this?
This was one of those moments in the night. I was like, see, this is the stupid funny where you're like, see, this is really entertaining. This is great. So
the time passed. It was a great time waster. Like, yes.
There was a moment where Ren locks Carly in this like modified surfboard where she's got like the arms back on her own neck. And if you're watching Charlie while she's setting this up and like really stretching her back, Charlie goes. So he's like slowly getting more impressed as this match goes on.
Right.
Ren ends up getting a roll up, and then Charlie holds Carly's legs down and gets the win for Ren.
And that's when we finally hear her music.
Yeah. We see a moment of the family up in the balcony laughing hysterically. Rizzo's throwing popcorn down at him, and then we see Charlie just like, and then you see Ren hugging him like, "We did it! See, I'm a winner! I'm a winner!" And Charlie is just fed up.
He's like, "The fuck so you are! The fuck you are a damn winner!"
It's like the first time Regal got like assigned to handle Tajiri, and he was just like, this little cretin is just, I can't understand him, and he's just so violent, and he's
great.
Just, like the same frustration on Charlie's face, but it's just, I can't get away from her. Like,
why didn't I look? Oh, why didn't I look the other way when I decided to kill that person? Why?
Because Tony even mentioned like you'd always whack her. He just said, "I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have that in me."
Just lock the doors. Leave her in the parking lot and lock the doors.
At least he admitted that he didn't have it in him to kill her. He's like, "Look, I don't have it in me. I don't got that dog in me."
Hey, Charlie. Now, Charlie, you've been making appearances in TNA. TNA ain't got no problem killing off women.
Exactly. Yeah, you go to TNA. She just accidentally gets killed.
TNA started off killing women. That's how they started the killing. They killed a woman.
Let her go to TNA for a day. She will accidentally get hit with like an Acme safe falling out of the sky. Like it is. It's
like
it's
old
a hard...
girl was in Alley. Yeah, Alley got killed.
Allie got the Freddy Krueger death. She got stabbed through the throat in like a dream world. His daddy would have killed. Regal would have done whatever he had to do. It was fun. Ren doing this and being the foil is it's entertaining. Like you said, dumb fun.
It's like you said, it's the TNA of NXT. The Heritage Cup really is that, as much as they try to. Until the matches happen, that's when the matches are always great, but everything else that leads up to the match is always basically just TNA.
Yeah. I did want to mention this. Hank and Tank were backstage. Nothing happened with them, but they're trying to figure out what to do for Halloween Havoc. And Tank goes, "Why don't you take a walk with me, and we'll discuss it." They're so stupid. They're so stupid.
I love Hank and Tank.
They're great. They're so good.
Dumb, but that's what they remind me of. Just the big. They remind me of low key of like Heavy Machinery when they were starting out. They're just like, what are y'all? Like, y'all are entertaining, but what are y'all?
Yeah. I low key get a little reminder of like the late 80s WWE with like all these different people down here. They're all just like kind of fun loving idiots.
Right.
It's fun. It's fun to watch them. They're all entertaining and like they're doing what we kind of expected with all of them. A lot of them are getting the personality first and then the other stuff second.
Right.
So like Tank is especially incredibly funny. That's a very funny man. We get Trick and Cedric going at it. They had a pretty fun match. They kind of had a few moments where they didn't exactly gel too well together.
Right.
You know, I don't know if it's like Cedric was trying to go for stuff that he hasn't calibrated for his new weight yet.
Right. I'll say he probably went for stuff he can't technically probably do all like that anymore. The timing was probably off. But I mean, I love what they're doing with Trick. They're putting that little seasoning on him by having the vets, him go against the vets. Even when he goes against Ethan Page, it's still going to be putting the extra seasoning on him. So they're getting him ready for that main roster run, slowly but surely.
Oh, yeah. I saw people talking about how, like, Trick, you know, he's fine in the ring, but, like, he just doesn't have that in-ring talent like a main eventer. Like, you don't have to have a stellar in-ring, like, caliber to be a main event talent. That doesn't matter.
Right.
We've seen many times where, like, the best, the most famous wrestler in the world, or the top wrestler in the world, is decent in the ring, but it's the personality that gets him there, and that's where
Stone Cold said it. He said it. He admits to it. He said, by the time he said, when everybody is loving me, when I am on top, I have 5 moves.
Yeah.
He's like, I have 5 moves in my arsenal. By the time he's like, when I am like persona non grata, I am everything in wrestling. I have 5 moves. John Cena, 5 moves of death.
Yeah.
So Trick, they just put that little season on him. He already got the interest. He already got the gimmick.
Yeah.
He just got to get a little extra seasoning on his wrestling, and then boom, he'll be probably there by the Royal Rumble. We didn't say it previously.
Let's see. We had Metaphors, Jada, and oh my god.
Oh yeah, Lash and Jakara.
Lash and Jakara. Yeah. So I always say Jada, Jakara. Taking on Soul and Carmen Petrovic, and you know what, Carmen and
that was
Soul.
That was 2 good tag teams. Like that was like me and you both said it. And you said these 2 are really like they're going. And I said they got to be doing. They had to have done this match on those house shows in Florida.
Yeah,
because
I think you're right about that.
That was a good ass match.
That was the best Jakara Jackson's look ever. Like she
was, I'm like, because I was watching her and I'm like, honestly, this is really probably about the 5th time I probably ever seen her wrestle, just because she kept having like wrist injury after wrist injury and everything. So to see her finally wrestle, I'm like, yo, all right, y'all smooth in the ring. I like this, like her being small and then Lash being the strength. Oh yeah, y'all could definitely y'all should have been around when it was some actual NXT women's tag titles, but y'all did the right thing after that match challenging for the women's tag titles.
Yes, they did. And you know what would be the right thing if they just put them on those women right now. Go ahead and do
That's what they really need to do. Because they did. I said just a few weeks ago, I said it's mighty funny how as soon as the belts got put on them, they ain't did a damn thing with them. Or even showcase them. They've had Jade and Bianca have match after match. And even now, they've had Jade and Bianca have match after match and call them out. But on the road to calling them out, it's like, yeah, other black women calling you out too. So now y'all got to finally show up in NXT and defend your titles on the other brand, because they're steadily mentioning Raw and SmackDown. They forget the women's tag titles are tri-branded. They can go down to NXT. And this is honestly the perfect time to let them lose those titles to them. Put it on the metaphor.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let the metaphor go around the 3 brands.
Yeah,
let Jakara and Lash go around. Like, you got to do that at some point to make these titles be believable. You can't just keep them on Raw and SmackDown.
No, if you're gonna make it where anybody can challenge, at some point, an NXT team needs to win them.
Yeah.
And, are they like the best on the rock? No, absolutely not. But they're entertaining. And
that's why we always, that's what fuckery is for.
Exactly.
Let Jade and Bianca screw them over. We don't give a damn. We just want just let some shit happen just for shit's sake. Like
let's bounce these belts around. Yeah. Let's bounce the stuff around a little bit. We don't need to keep it on the same people forever. Like this, let's freshen this up some. Try to, give you a reason to care about these NXT people some. Trick Williams and Roxanne Perez both go back and give Sean a headache. After Trick's match with Cedric, he goes back to Sean and asks for an NXT title match. And I was like, where the fuck is Ava? Isn't Ava the GM? Why is he asking Sean? It's not Sean's job.
That too. I was like, Sean left the position of GM, whatever it is, and gave it to Ava. Now all of a sudden, y'all are like, nope. HBK is essentially the Triple H of NXT. That's basically what they have basically deemed him. Chef. He's the chef. Chef Sean. Chef Goat. So they already like, nah, fuck Ava. We know you the boss. She our boss, but you over her. Hey, make the match. He over here like, what was the point of me stepping down?
Where the hell's Ava?
HBK was me on a normal day at work. I was HBK. I felt for Sean. Y'all bothering that man on the day after his birthday. Leave him alone. Y'all lucky he even there.
Yeah, poor Sean. Roxanne gives him a lot of lip because we had a Thea Hale interview, and Thea did really well with this.
She really did it. She heard me go, oh no. She heard me go, oh no. She was like, oh nah. Matt gonna put some respect on my name.
Yeah, we're like, all right, here comes the rabbit chickmunk. Nope, not this time. No,
right. Thea, it was incredibly well spoken Thea Hale. I was like, oh. Okay.
Okay. And she is one where like we definitely see that WWE loves Thea Hale.
And they went straight to the point with what you brought up yesterday. Like, you lost last year.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, they were right to Greg's point. Hey, you lost last year. Why the fuck should we care?
Not only did you lose last year, you've lost most of your matches since then. She's like, yeah. I've been struggling.
They were definitely listening to us yesterday. Like, hey, they said this show gonna suck. They said this show ain't gonna be nothing. Hey, put Trick on there, bring the Rascals. Make the hey, listen to what Greg said right here. Why the fuck should we care? You lost last year. All right, yeah.
You better have an answer. You better have an answer when that camera's rolling.
I was supposed to say that. I looked up like, what? You lost last year's Great American Bash. Greg said that.
Finally, something I know pays off. Damn. We also saw Ridge giving everybody new Chase U shirts with Thea's colors because Thea's gear, the Chase U shirts are red with the black Chase U letters. Thea's gear is black with red, so they have new black Chase U shirts.
I ain't giving Ridge no gold star for that.
I'm not paying Ridge any
I ain't
money.
giving Ridge shit for that. Ridge might get loved by everybody else for that, but he ain't get no love from me.
Bro, when Andre Chase was like, "Wow, you did a great job with these shirts, Ridge," like, he didn't do anything. He just changed the colors.
They will flip the fucking colors. What the fuck? Andre, you wear Jordans all the damn time in your matches. You know Jordan, that's all he do is flip colors, and then we buy them damn shoes, dude. Now, what you talking about? Wow, he did a great job. Me and Greg were both sitting here like, he didn't do nothing. Even Riley was on board. That pissed me off. Like, what the fuck with you? You're supposed to hate him.
Riley, you were the one. You're the chosen one, Riley. You're supposed to
be the always hater. You over here getting impressed by a simple color flip. Come on now.
It's just
your favorite NFL team does this. Come on, man. Over the dudes call it a throwback. And yes, I do get excited when the Titans become the Oilers, but still, dang, come on.
This ain't
now,
even that though. It's same. It's literally the same shirt.
It's the same. It's it.
They just that's all they did was change
Instead
the
of black, white, black. Ooh, oh, you're so smart, Bridge. No, he's not. He is not smart.
Stop giving this man credit. He's doing nothing.
Me of my daughter. Remember that. Always remember that. Stay away from JSU.
It was just she's like, I'm just so happy that you know Reg has been very helpful to me and Chase University has given Reg a chance. Like, yeah, I guess they have. I guess we just can't get it. We can't get out of this now. We're too far in. Too far deep.
That's all. That's why. They ain't found out he Lex offender.
Not the Lex offender.
He a Lex offender.
We get a video on Joe Hendry here, which
was Greg brought that up. That was honestly my favorite promo segment of the whole night of the whole show. Because you brought up the point of like Ice Cube's son said, he said AEW always brings these new people in and they just expect us to know who they are right off the bat. Why can't they give us a video package or something that just gives us a simple explanation of why we should care about them? And everybody kind of came at his neck for that. Like, no, bro, you need to be watching all these shows. You need to be watching them and this, that, and the other. And it's like, I got a life. Like, I got to do other stuff. Why should I care about them? And they did that in a simple, like, a minute and a half, 2 minutes or whatever, of Joe Hendry telling his whole career. He like, my name is Joe Hendry. This is like, you've seen me popping up everywhere across the world. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is how long I've been doing it. This is why y'all like me. And guess what? I'm coming to y'all show next week. I'm going to show y'all why y'all like me even more. And then right when he was done with that, Gallus popped up. They talk about something. Oh, man, I can't stand it. Don't say his name.
They learn the rules. They learn the rules better than anybody else has when it comes to him. You say the name, he's going to show up. Don't say his name. And they found all those.
Me, I'm over here like, say his name. Go ahead.
Say it loud. Say it proud.
Come on.
We get those flyers for his concert he's going to do at Great American Bash, which is going to be great. It's going to be great. If y'all didn't see the concert he did for AJ Francis a few months back, perfect. This is the one thing I was like, I wonder what they're going to let him do. Because obviously in the Indies and at ICW, he was ripping on normal, like radio played songs.
Right.
And he can't do that when he's on actual television in the States.
Right.
Because you will get sued. You will get sued out of this into Kingdom Come.
He's probably going to do rip-offs of themes of their entrance themes.
That would be good. That would be good. The stuff he did in TNA, he was like making his own stuff, was pretty fun. But I think it's best when he's able to rip on something that's already there.
You're right.
So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. What I thought was really cool was not only were they showing clips of him from throughout his career, they weren't blurring faces or like cutting the angles. We saw the actual WWE first time ever appearances of Moose and Josh Alexander last night.
Right.
Because they were showing the Slammiversary match for what Joe was doing there. So we actually got to see those two. This is the first time we've seen Moose and Josh there. And I think that was done probably because we're going to see them in NXT at some point.
I was just about to say, that was some foreshadowing. Like, because guess what? Don't even one of them have belts. Even though I me personally, I would love if they really wanted to blur the lines, if they really wanted to do something, have Nick Nemeth show up. They'd be like, "Oh my God, that's Nick Nemeth."
Formerly the Dolph Ziggler, he is Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth.
I think he's the only man to hold the NXT and TNA title.
He might be.
That is a preview for tomorrow.
I was gonna make that a question tomorrow.
Somebody about to.
Oh man. No, that actually gave me some inspiration for a few questions. Okay, all right, I got an idea. I've got some ideas.
Somebody's like, dang, that's how much of a Dolph fan I am, y'all.
So yeah, hopefully we get to see them in there soon. I know that the second Josh turned heel at Summerversary, we were all like, the North, give us the North.
Let's do the North. I'm like, the North, and then they took the belt off Moose, and Moose already been saying he want to come there. I'm like, all right, Trick, you ain't got no belt. Moose, you ain't got no belt. Moose, whoop that Trick. Moose, whoop that Trick. Moose. Let's go. Let's go. A battle of those two champs.
That'll be fun. Man, I cannot wait to see a Moose entrance with WWE production. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good.
Man, about to have so good. A hologram Moose.
Remember when he showed up with the AEW show to fight Kenny, and we were like, finally, he's gonna get on a big stage. And then
we're like, psych.
Nope. No, that was.
TKO was like, we got money. We can bring you an actual moose.
You can ride a moose to the ring. Yeah. Main event, of course, was a Javon Evans and Axiom and Frazier versus the Rascals. And y'all, if you haven't seen this match,
I would not be shocked if I went on WWE's YouTube and they had the full match of that uploaded. But if you didn't see it, I'm pretty sure they have already put it up on Hulu, or you can just go back and watch it by pirate means. But
there's always a way.
It's a good ass match. It's definitely a match of the year candidate. That was one of the best NXT matches of the year. And that
damn, Matt, you were right. They put the whole match up already.
Okay, I figured when I got up this morning, it wasn't up there yet, but I'm like, that match was good. If they like put certain full matches up, yeah, I know what I'm gonna be watching.
yeah. Y'all go to WWE's YouTube channel. It is right there. It's like in the second. You go to all their videos. It is like the 6th one there right now. So go check that out. Javon, man, they love them some Javon. That boy,
they do
good.
Like he impresses me. Every week, he always outdoes himself. It's all he does something that I'm just like, how are you able to do this in your own? I'm like, you're not even able to drink.
I remember when they were doing the Fatal 4, we were like, all right, so Javon needs to show some like emotion. Because right now, all he's been doing is like, get bouncy and like being goofy. And then he actually slapped the taste out of Sean Spears' mouth. Like, okay, all right, he can actually do this. All right, there we go. That's what we needed. And he and Trey Miguel. Again, Trey Miguel getting some great shine here.
Trey Miguel, man. Trey Miguel, he is definitely always, I never said it. Every time I look at him, I just be like, you from Ohio, Ricochet from Kentucky. You are our Ricochet.
yeah.
You are That's our fair. Ricochet.
That's fair.
You just baby Ricochet. You a little Ricochet. You got your hair, Trey. But that boy is Ricochet through. Trey is so damn good. And I'm so happy that he's able to be that this partnership is able to put him on WWE television and to put
Rico
him in
Trey.
the TVs. Yeah, Rico Trey.
It's Rico Trey. Yeah, no, man. This crowd has fallen in love with Trey, which is great because, like you said, he's incredible. He and Javon got some good one-on-one action.
Man.
And damn, they were good.
If y'all ever feel like digging up CWC or the Cruiserweight title, just put it between them two.
Like you got so many people now that can absolutely
right. Like everybody is under 20 is like 212. They're literally everybody is basically under the old cruiserweight. They're all under 230. They're all under that.
Oh yeah, like, absolutely.
We could have a whole cruiserweight classic if y'all really wanted to do it under the old rules. Don't make it that 205 bullshit.
Yeah, but you can't call it 230 live. You gotta have something different. Yeah, no, just incredible stuff. Javon again, he hits that double bounce cutter so easily. It is the smoothest I have ever seen. I genuinely, it's he does it like it's nothing.
The crazy part about that move is it's going to be so crazy to see the progression of that because we ain't seen him do it as a string bean. Then we go see him like just slowly start to fill out. And once he gets that grown man body, like I essentially feel like he's going to be almost like a Cedric. Cedric.
Hopefully,
when he gets his grown man body, he's going to be Cedric when he was smaller.
Yeah.
And he's still going to be doing all that. Oh, dang. He going to be beyond bouncy.
Yeah, we saw some classic Rascals offense here. They did the like the triple drop kick that they do where they like flip one of them over and then all three of them land the drop kick. We saw the hot fire flame come back, which we saw at a Slammiversary. We hit it again last night, which is just a great move. The cameras missed the ending of the match.
Yeah.
Because they were following Wes do a dive on the rest of the team while Wentz was getting a pin on, I think it was Frazier. It was a Frazier action because all right. So it's pinning Frazier. And the camera was focused on Wesley crashing and burning.
Right.
And then all of a sudden the bell rang. Like, whoa, wait a minute. What? And then they said, oh my God, Wentz just pinned the tag team champion. So that's the end of that match. Again, it's only on WWE's channel. It's only 13:15. If you got time during your lunch break or whatever, check it. It is. God, it's just so good to have the Rascals back. I say that every week, but I've missed them so damn much, Matt.
They've reinvigorated that tag division instantly.
Just them alone.
Right.
It's fun to. It's just great to see. It's this is all we really needed. You know, like less than a month ago, we were like, this tag division is ass, and it still needs some work. It still needs some work.
But man, the Rascals and MSK are just like them alone are just keeping us entertained. That we're like, yeah, let's keep doing more of this.
And it's only a matter of time until MCMG comes in, until the guns show up.
Yeah, you know? that's definitely what they're biding their time towards. Because now it's definitely looking like, all right, Motor City Machine Guns got to be coming because y'all definitely just treading some water. Y'all just like, all right, here's MSK. Here's the Rascals.
Let's see. The last segment of the night was Ethan Page going into Ava's office. He says, all right, look, I'm done. I'm tired because Ora whooped Ethan's ass earlier in the night.
And pinned him again.
Pinned him. This time a ref was there to count it. And he said,
still
all right.
Wasn't an official match, but
no. I don't know why he's so upset about it. Like it didn't matter. Why do you care? But he's all ego, so every little thing affects his head. You know, he doesn't have a calm head, so it makes sense. So they're gonna have the contract signing on next Tuesday, and the Tuesday after, we're getting the match. So Oro gets a shine against Page, and then he loses, and then we go, I guess, back to Trick. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
For like their big.
For No Mercy.
Yeah, No Mercy. Let's see. I think that's it for NXT. So let's
that's it.
Real quick before we talk about AEW, let me make sure there's nothing else. I guess we can talk about some contracts. You know, we saw Rhea Ripley show up again last month, or this month actually. You know, she was away to kind of rest up and also to celebrate her marriage to Buddy Matthews, Buddy Murphy. we now know where Buddy's going. He's staying with AEW.
As he should.
Whether that, I don't know what that means as far as House of Black. I think Alistair has like 3 more years because in 2022, I think Tony was like, he's got a 5-year contract. So I don't know why he'd ever sign a 5-year contract nowadays, but that's what he did. So he's there till 2027. So Buddy, the thing with him is I don't know if they had to promise him something, I think. Only because they haven't really done anything with him outside of like when they're tag champs, because he always loses his matches. He always loses,
He probably has
one-on-one.
a TNT title in his future.
I hope so. I mean, he'd be a good one to put it on.
Yeah. I mean, now that it's in Jack Perry, everybody is in TNT title contention.
Let's see. So yeah, Buddy's staying with AEW. I think Brody was the last one to go there, so he should be still signed up for a little while. So tonight, let's talk about Blood and Guts.
Live from let's see. My third. Nope, fourth favorite. Nope, third. That's definitely third. Third favorite city out of all of them. My favorite is Columbus. Second favorite is Cincinnati. And then third is Nashville, Cashville. They're from the Bridgestone Arena.
We only actually have 3 matches announced for the night.
Because Blood and Guts is about to take up. That's probably going to start at 9.
That's an hour right there. Is Blood and
That's going to start at 9 o'clock or at 9:05. And then he's like, we have overrun. Like, you always have overrun. Shut up.
Yeah. We got Britt Baker DMD taking on Hikaru Shida for some reason.
Because it's Blood and Guts, baby.
Like, why Hikaru Shida? I know they're rivals for a long time, but like specifically here, Britt's trying to go after Sasha or Mercedes. Unless I missed something on Collision or Rampage. Rampage is something happened on Rampage recently where I was like, why didn't I know about this? Oh, it was on Rampage. Roosh joined the Don Callis family on Rampage.
Ew.
I in our chat, our podcast chat, I was like, when the hell did Rush join the Don Callis family? That was last week, and I could not figure it out.
Oh, yeah. You asked us, and I was like,
it was on an episode of Rampage. I showed that only at most 300,000 of their fans watch.
Right. Oh, I wish that was ROH.
Yeah, I know. We're also going to see Chris Jericho, the Learning Tree, defend against Minoru Suzuki. It is the FTW title. Of course, for him, it's the For the World title. I
wish they would just fucking retire this. I'm sure he gave his blessing to bring the belt back, but damn, like, can we unretire this? Can we just retire this belt again?
You can re-retire it. So it's been in ECW, right. It's been in WWE, it's been in TNA, and it's now been in AEW. And it, as much as we got out of it with Hook and Jungle Boy and a few others, Ricky Starks, Brian Cage, right. There's some fun stuff with it. This is not it. This
is definitely not it. It just looks like the shitty version of the Legends title in TNA.
Yeah, not great. We're going to hear from MJF, our new international champion, of course, after his 1-hour match with Will Ospreay last week.
He already said he's going to CMLL to defend his title. So,
interesting.
Watch out, CMLL.
We're going to see the debut of the real Mariah May.
Oh yeah,
the Glamour Girl. Yeah, which is I'm very excited about because I know that the real Mariah May is a psychopath, which we got to see when she turned on on Tony. So last week she's in AEW, she's on Dynamite, and she comes out as Tony Storm to Tony's music, dressed, hair, and honestly,
just like her.
She does, Matt. It took me a minute to realize that wasn't Tony Storm.
Same here. I was like, why is everybody so? I was like, it's Tony Storm. I was like, oh no, that's Mariah May. That's Mariah May. What? Oh, damn, she looks just like Tony Storm.
Exactly like her. Like, holy shit. Y'all could have been doing twin magic this whole time. So we're going to see Mariah May's official debut of her real character now, which is going to be great. You know, we always gave AEW a hard time about their women's division because it wasn't great for a long time.
Yeah.
They were definitely stuck on the only if you're a title contender or title holder, you're going to, you know, and now a lot of women's stories are starting to take over. So it took a while, but we're finally there, which is good.
Right.
Because their women's division is loaded. It is stacked. Main event, of course, is Blood and Guts. We got Team Elite and Team AEW. So Team Elite is the Bucks and Okada, Jack Perry, and Hangman against Swerve, Darby Allin, Mark Briscoe, and the Acclaim. Now, Swerve and Darby, great picks for this team, right?
Right.
This Blood and Guts does not look
great.
No, it looks very one-sided because, like, Mark Briscoe, they don't really do anything with him.
It's very it's very like story mode-ish.
Yeah.
Like, Team Elite versus your creator wrestler and these random people. The Acclaim, definitely. Like, why do I have the Acclaim with me in Blood and Guts? Why do I like
the Acclaimed? I guess they're feuding with the Elite, but like,
no,
God, like the past few Blood and Guts have actually featured. It just felt like more top heavy before, and now it's really Swerve and Darby, and then Mark Briscoe and
this is that type of main event where it's like Great American. I don't even know a year, but it's just one of those random early 90s WCW pay-per-views where they don't have Hulk Hogan, and you're just like, what is it? They're like, Sting in a cage match versus 5 other people you've never heard of. You're like, who are these people? I know Sting. I might know this heel. I don't know these 3 other people. But apparently this was the hot shit in 92.
Yeah. Let's you know, I think I'm kind of having the same feeling as we did in NXT. At least here, it's a lot more like star power.
That 8 to 9, 9:05 hour is gonna be great.
Oh yeah, and then
Blood and Guts.
We'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there. I don't know. Hopefully, like last night, we were like, "This isn't going to be good." It ends up being fun. We can have our fingers crossed. I still think Mariah May is going to be fun. Sheeta and Britt's going to be great. They're always good together. MJF's he's a fun dick to have on the show.
Right.
But Jericho and Suzuki.
That's going to be getting up and just.
Yeah, that's the piss break match.
Yeah, that's definitely the piss break. And then hopefully we get some surprises during Blood and Guts. Like maybe Kenny Omega shows up. Something. Who knows?
Yeah. Also, I guess they didn't really put much else in here because like they're also going up against Biden tonight. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, Biden he's going live to give us the 411 on why he's stepping down and all that. So yeah, they definitely. I mean, they couldn't have. They didn't know that was gonna happen a week ago. He was still in it.
I feel kind of bad for them because every time it's something political that like the country has to pay attention to, it's always on a Wednesday. It's always on a Wednesday.
Not like
or it's on a Saturday. Always during AEW days, and I don't know why. It's just the
country doesn't care. The government don't care about AEW apparently.
Oh man, Vince is using his last little bit of pull to make sure the government is messing with AEW
like,
before he
goes away. A little bit, Joe.
I'll go to jail, okay? I'll go to jail. Just ruin their show for a few weeks for me. Anything else we need to discuss before we close shop?
No, I think that's pretty much it. We'll see y'all on Thursday.
Yeah, folks, we'll be back tomorrow to talk about Slammiversary and all the highlights from the week. We're also bringing back Are You Fucking Serious? Is episode 3. We'll see if Kenny can hold on to one of his belts at least.
He already lost the predictions one. Will I finally get that belt?
what I'm trying to do is set up this like mini Jeopardy ass thing where like y'all pick.
Oh
the
yeah,
stuff. I'm trying to like set up like a thing to put on screen so y'all can see categories. So it would actually, at least y'all kind of know what y'all are getting into with each question.
Right.
But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow to talk about all that good stuff, have a little fun with the game, and then we're back Saturday for Dragons. Another strange, incestuous episode of Dragons. Never change, George R. R. Martin. But until then, you can follow us at facebook.com/undertheringpod and twitch.tv/undertheringpod. You can also get us at Linktree and fingertip.com/undertheringpod, where you'll get all of our links. I'm at Greg Bush SK. You got Kenny at Rockridge44. Our current champion, Mike Jones at Mr. Freshbeard. We got my forever rival and the forever Intercontinental champion, Matt at The Right Answer. We've got the street team captain, Tito at Borja Mayente. And last but not least, our good friend and local news correspondent, Justin D. Baxley. Folks, y'all have a wonderful Wednesday night.
Have you a good night, Kanisha. Peace out there. Watch out. Good
night, y'all.
Night cooking. And cooking.